Hello everybody and welcome back to Hearts of Iron, where we're on speed 3. Okay, let's boost that up. Fantastic. Now, last episode, we ended the episode before these were fully trained, so we definitely didn't have any bug issues there. But I think that we are, at this point, I'm not going to say we're as ready as we're going to be to fight Japan. But I feel like if we wait too much longer, we're going to have big issues. Because the Central Powers are, I think, not going to be able to hold Japan forever. So Japan is, I think, the larger of the threats here. They are definitely going to be a problem. And we need to start fighting them. We're probably not going to do amazingly well. The question is, will Indonesia immediately join us? But I think the time has come. We'll try to call our allies. And we're now officially at war. So, with that, there are a few things that we need to do immediately. First off, industrial land appropriation. Done. Second, we need to hop over here. We need to switch over to limited exports. We cannot do a closed economy. I don't think we're ever going to be able to do this, will we? We have to be fascist or communist, or we have to be war economy and total mobilization. Okay. So we're on partial mobilization right now. We definitely want to switch up to, like, total mobilization here, I think. Well, recruitable population minus 3% there. That's not necessarily great. We're on partial mobilization right now, and war economy... That's weird, right? That total mobilization reduces our recruitable population? But I guess it's because they're working in factories. We're going to go to war economy for right now. We can bump down to total mobilization later if we need to. And then we're going to definitely move down to limited exports. There we go. And we're going to bump down here if we can. Oh yeah, we have to complete the focus, fight, work, or perish. We do have focuses that we can do now that we're in war. So, what are we going to do first? Well, we can't go over here. We can invest in victory. And then we can go down to, like, rationing and recycling, and we can work our way down this way. Let's see. Consumer goods factories minus 5%. Consumer goods factories minus 5%. I'm checking to see if any of these improve our recruitment. And they do not. Okay, so we're going to do invest in victory first. There we go. Cool. And we're currently short on aluminum and steel. So we're getting some steel here, but we will definitely get more. And we're short on aluminum as well. Now, we need to figure that Japan is probably going to try to block our... Oh, that's too much steel. We have to figure that Japan is probably... Hang on. This is definitely giving us too much steel here. That's minus 2. Okay. I don't know why that wasn't giving us the correct amount of steel, but sure. Japan is probably going to attempt to block our trade, right? Almost certainly. Did Indonesia join us? Not yet, but they will accept. They will not accept. Because they're a democracy being called to an offensive war. Okay. We'll guarantee them. And that bumps their opinion up to full. And they're still not interested. Okay, so Indonesia is not interested in joining this war. That's a little bit awkward for us for sure. But we're still hoping that Japan is going to be too busy with the Central Powers out over here. That's the hope. We're going to go here, and then we're going to grab our navies. And these guys are going to head out into the Tasman Sea. with their goal for now being naval invasion support. Now, I don't think we do much for shore bombardment, if I'm honest. But we'll attempt to support this. And we're also going to need to grab this air power here. So we're going to have these guys all heading out here, but we need... Yeah, they're stationed on a carrier on a mission. So do they automatically support that mission? They might. So yes, Japan is calling in all of their allies. We knew that this would happen. They called in Austria-Hungary? Yeah, Austria-Hungary doesn't exist. Okay, a lot of those don't exist. The U.S. wants to move troops through our territory. We allow this. India wants a non-aggression pact. Yes. German-Romania wants a non-aggression pact. Yes. Poland. Yes. German Empire wants a non-aggression pact. Yes, we definitely allow that. Turkey. Yes as well. So this means that we're not going to get into a war with the Central Powers. That's very important here. And we only have 32% naval supremacy here right now. But once our fleets move out here, which they're not out yet, I don't think. They're just docked. Let's just have them move out and patrol for the time being. There we go. So our current naval supremacy is 32%. Feels like it should be a little bit higher than that. Does Japan have ships here? I feel like they don't. Okay, so let's take a quick look here at our air power. Yeah, these guys are just not here. We do have this squadron here, I suppose, that could come out here and work on air superiority. Are these bombers? Oh, these are close air support. Okay, well, that's not very helpful. We're going to disband them, actually. They don't need to be here. Close air support is non-helpful here. But what we can do is we can put in some carrier fighter 3s, as well as some naval bombers here. And their goal, we're going to put in 100 of each. Their goal will be to air superiority and naval strike. Cool. Okay. So our naval supremacy is 32%. There are apparently 28 enemy ships with orders to engage. And our question is, what's our air power here doing from our carriers? Okay. So I want these guys. Yeah, they're stationed on a carrier on a mission. They must already be working on this. Cool. In theory. Yeah, they're going to call in various people. The U.S. wants a non-aggression pact. We definitely accept that. Cool. So the enemy has air superiority, and there's a dangerous naval invasion in the Bismarck Sea. Where? Up here? Yeah, it must be here. Well, okay. We'll see how that... Ooh, that's a big freeze. That's a really big freeze. The game is completely frozen right now. I guess we'll see what's going on here. Okay, it's still frozen. Hello, Hearts of Iron, you okay? I'm not sure that Hearts of Iron is okay here. Are we crashed? Nope, we didn't crash. That was just a really huge freeze. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. So we'll continue preparing for this naval invasion, and eventually we will likely end up being able to run this. We hope. We do have that industrial land appropriation, and we definitely want to put in a naval dockyard wherever that happened to be, which was over here. That will be a top priority for us. There we go. Okay, so we can see that we do start to have some mines going out over here. Now, I'm interested in knowing where these guys are going to be landing. They landed up here. Okay, so I'm going to move this guy. Let's see, that's an Alpine division. I'm going to move this guy into his own army here. And we'll give him a commander. His job will be to draw a front line out over this way. I want to draw a front line over here. Okay, well, just walk over here, I guess. That'll do. The front line should go, like, here. But it doesn't want to put one here. Okay. Well, we're going to make our way over. Whoa, okay. Non-aggression pact from all of these people. We accept. Like, literally all of these. Hotkey is enter, so we're just going to go through all of that. Beautiful. Okay. So we allow that. There's apparently a dangerous naval invasion over here, but we're already working on this. Now, these guys do have a naval base here. And we have no orders assigned here. Yeah, but I kind of can't. It doesn't want to assign a front line here. I can't draw a front line, so that's exciting. We're going to head over and see what we can do. Okay. So I definitely want to move these guys over here. And they'll get there eventually. Japan is landing troops here. So we should certainly attempt... Wait, can we put up a front line here now that they've moved this? Yes, we can. Beautiful. So we'll assign both of those to this front line. And then that order will be to offensive line to here, like that. And then we're going to want to move more divisions into this. In fact, we may want to move basically this entire army into here, and we'll respond to various Japanese naval invasions eventually. We'll see what they end up doing. There's going to be more Japanese troops over here, but we'll move our guys over there, and they'll get there eventually. Now, another thing that I'm interested in doing is potentially establishing some air superiority over this. So we have 2 units currently heading out here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get these bombers here. Instead of doing a naval bombing campaign, these are fighters. We're going to have them air superiority over this, if we can. Oh, is that still all part of the same air zone? It is. Okay, so we're going to have these guys instead working on... Let's see, that's port striking. I don't think we necessarily want to port strike. We'll have these guys switch over to naval strike and mine laying, or actually just naval strike. There we go. Cool. Okay, so we're making our way over there, and we do have this division that is unassigned. We'll assign that over there as well. Cool. So our fuel is going to be a bit of a problem. Oh, we have these guys unassigned as well. There we go. Now they may try to naval invade us over here too. That would be awkward if they did. Latvia wants a non-aggression pact. We allow that. Cool. Advanced landing craft just finished up. Now that's not a huge deal for us, of course. But that does mean we're basically done with this research here. I think from here we want to work our way through possibly logistics companies. Yeah, let's do logistics companies here. Now, as far as our logistics out here goes, we don't have much. But for now, it's okay. This naval base is supplying us nicely. Cool. So we're heading over there, and we will arrive shortly. For now, there's nothing too major. This is a potential problem. I want to check to see if Indonesia would join us now. No, they're not interested. They're the worst democracy I've ever seen, by the way. They're mostly non-aligned, but they have a bunch of communist and fascist and no elections, but they're democratic. Hilarious. Okay, so they would also not accept this because we don't really need more foreign manpower. I beg to differ, but okay. So this is concerning to me. I think that they're coming to invade our mainland. So we're going to split off some of these forces. I'm going to send the tanks up there, but we're going to split these guys into a new army. And they are going to come over here and attempt to area defend this region. Okay. So come on over, guys. Because we definitely don't want Japan to be attacking us here on this side. These guys might actually be going away. They moved this direction. That would be very good for us if true. Okay, when will our tanks arrive here? Not for a little while yet. Not for a while yet. Okay. Well, we're going to try to hold Japan here. And this, of course, just means that Japan is opening up another front. So this will relieve some pressure on the Germans over this way. And whatever's going on over here. That might be allies versus Central Powers. It probably is. Okay. So that's all well and good. The real question here, of course, is... A, how long on more ships? And B, how long until we can actually invade over this way? It's going to be a while. Our naval supremacy here in the Tasman Sea is very low. So I think we're going to have to reassign these armies here. These guys are, I think, not going to be able to pull this off. Not right now, anyway. So we'll have to come back to that. And I'm thinking about having them come up here instead. Alternatively, we move these guys back in here, and then these guys end up being responsible for defending these areas. Like that. Minimum divisions of 136, I'm aware, but we'll want to have something there anyway. Okay. New Zealand wants military access. Sure. Ireland wants military access. Most of these nations don't exist, for the record. Okay. So our organization up here is very low. And yeah, this naval invasion is still ongoing. But we're just going to get a number of troops over here. Once our tanks arrive, things will start to change here. So that'll be reasonably fine. Our tanks are arriving shortly. I'm keeping an eye out for Japanese invasions over here. Okay. So that's all well and good. I was really hoping Indonesia would join the war. They're not currently interested. German-Russia wants a pact of non-aggression. Okay, that's fine. So our tanks will be arriving over here very soon. And we want to start pushing back the Japanese. How are the Japanese doing on their manpower right now? Oh, and we're on limited conscription. We can't do this yet because we don't have fight, work, or perish. I want to check in. Closed economy is not eligible. And it never will be. We could go for total mobilization. But that would give us, I think, no recruitable manpower. Actually, let's check that. I'm going to make a save here. I want to see how exactly that works. Is that 3% of our current, or overall, will that put us at negative 3% of eligible core population? Let's make a save and find out. Because reducing our consumer goods factories would be nice. Okay, that puts us at 2.7 still. So no change? Hang on, let's tick it a day. 2.6. And we're mobilizing down. Okay. Got it. Yeah, that does put us at basically 0. So I'm going to revert that. That is definitely not what we want. I just wanted to see how exactly that would end up working. And our recruitable manpower population is already so low that we just can't do that. So that'll be fine. We'll have to do that a little later on after we get further mobilization. Cool. So these guys can start their attacks. Our tanks will be arriving over here very soon. And once they do, we'll push that back. There's a naval invasion over here happening. And we will need to deal with that as well. We just don't have enough troops to defend all of our territory. I was not expecting Japan to actually fully attack us over here. But what we can do is we can send these guys to come down over this way. Come on down, guys. We're going to move them out into their own army. Actually, no, we're not. We're going to keep them here. So we're just going to tell these 4 to stop. There we go. So our tanks arrive. And we're attempting to push these guys back. The Japanese land over here. That's not super shocking. And we're going to need to work our organization up over here as well, obviously. I was expecting these numbers to be a little bit more effective at pushing these Japanese troops out. So let's take a look at their composition. Okay. So if we look at their divisions are bigger than ours, for sure. But honestly, I think a lot of this has to do with organization. Yeah, pretty sure. Let's look at our supplies here. Okay, so we definitely need to make a supply hub out over here. That needs to be, like, top priority. How long will that take to build? Quite a long time. We'd also like to make a railway connecting these. Like that. There you go. Like that. Okay. So the railway is quick to build. The supply depot, not so much. So I want to make sure that we are on... This is on balanced. Okay. So they landed over here. This is not a big concern for us. We can address that a little bit later on. But we knew that this would be tough for us, at least at the beginning here. So aerial minesweeping finishes up. And we are then going to grab... This is all good to go. We're then going to grab, I think, additional oil would be nice. We're running low on oil. What else would we want? Special forces are not the biggest of deals. We could grab MPs just to have them available. Okay. We're very supply constrained here. That's for sure. And I'm just checking in up here. Yeah, Japan is definitely taking some hits. Let's check in on this. 4 to 5 million manpower. Okay. So their manpower is dropping, for sure. That's fine. But it is about time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we are going to see about beginning to push out the Japanese from these islands. We knew that this would likely be the way that this early war would play out. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including Casserole, Sigma162, JJ Gamer, Ken2In, Spartan News, Nick Smarty, Video Games Are Not Real, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Kadra, Raw Potato, Elmichi Nazi, Justin Everett, Emiliano Cambron, Martin Lawrence, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.